What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a different type of video today. Now this video I have been wanting to do. I've been wanting to play this or do this video for a while now. I basically just want to kind of give my initial reactions and thoughts on NHL 26. The game has been out for about a month now, and I feel like it's warranted to at least go over it, talk about a few things, and just my initial, again, thoughts and reactions on the game. And what I want to start off with right off the bat, since we play it the most, getting right into it, is be a pro. Now, I see a lot of mixed feelings about be a pro. Me personally, I don't mind it. I actually enjoy it. Like I've said before in previous videos, is cross crease. There we go. I'm playing online Hut, by the way. While this isn't a Hut video, I was gonna play Ishul, but it takes about 20 years to get into a game for Ishul. So we'll get into that later. Don't worry about that. I enjoy be a pro a lot this year. I feel like because with everything that they put back in, obviously that's been in there for years. With going down to the AHL, the World Juniors, your draft stock, and not actually being an actual storyline, you know, like, oh, you are the first round draft pick, so you know what team you're going to get drafted to every time you restart a Be a Pro, basically. It's different, it can be different every time, and you still have the option of picking what team you want to play for. So, there's that. Going on to the energy system is another thing that I see that a lot of people don't like. I personally enjoy it. I think it helps us get the X factors and our trait points a lot faster. I mean, in previous NHLs, it was like you got a trait point literally every, I think it had to be like every maybe 10 games, maybe even more. Like it was not a good system. The entire system of Be a Pro was not good at all. So it's a huge jump from last year. I personally think there is not a lot to complain about on the Be a Pro side of things. Now that does not mean the gameplay and all that stuff. That's all completely separate. But for the most part, NHL, how it runs, what the game is like, I think it's definitely much better than last year. What I want to get on real quick, I don't understand how for NHL, why is my first game of Hut, and I get it, like, it's gonna make you want to keep playing, it's just against an absolute fucking shitter. But then the second game I get is against this kid's really not even that good. It's just against a fucking dweeb, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. There we go. Going for more cross creases. All right, let me play. This is why I shouldn't have done this this video basically like a live comm, honestly. Anyways, move on. And to the next topic in game mode I actually want to touch on Hockey Ultimate Team. I do enjoy, I've been enjoying Hockey Ultimate Team since the NHL. I don't remember which NHL was, but thank you. Little cross crease action, appreciate you. Get the fuck out of here, bitch boy. I've been enjoying Hut since they put in moments. I like playing offline single player stuff like that in a game mode like this, where online is just sometimes so unbearable to play. I do like it, and since they have added more moments and even added the Hut seasons, the Hut Champions, single seasons, I absolutely love that. Have I actually completed a whole season? No, not one shot, not one chance. But if I want to, it's there if I want to. I enjoy what they've been doing. The Hut Champion seasons or Hut single seasons, whatever you want to call it. I kind of forgot. I enjoy it very much. I think it's really fun for people that don't like to play online Hut. It's there. Feels like a GM mode with your own personal team. I think it is. I think it was worth it putting it into the game. So, along other stuff with the Hut, but like for the whole thing of like, I don't know, auctions, stores, packs, shit like that, I don't really necessarily keep up with all that because I don't pay for all that shit, and I don't play Hut really that much. For what they put into the game, for people that do like to play single player, play offline, which I have really gravitated towards in NHL this previous year. We'll touch onto that a little bit as well. It's a very good game mode. I do enjoy it. I like it. I think it is good for people that, again, single player, don't want to play online, have some fun, play a season with your team, and go win the cup. So pretty cool on that end of things. Hut, I think they have made improvements for, I'm like a fucking record on repeat for single player. So moving on to the next thing that I really want to touch on and talk about, because I think it has just taken such a just a straight fist to the chin, to the jaw. I mean, Ishul, EA Sports Hockey League, World of Chell, whatever you want to do, it is just absolutely awful. The game mode is just not meant to be played online. 3v3, and it probably is what they put in 3v3 is because the player count of the game is just so goddamn low and like dedicated to sixes that the random people that aren't in leagues that just search to, you know, find any random game, they can't find a goddamn game because nobody's playing it. So I mean, it's World of Chell is in absolute shambles. Now you have wheels on everybody. I mean, I was literally playing goalie the other day. I look up and all 10 guys underneath them, all under blue, wheels, all popped up. I was like, wait, what is this game? X Factors have absolutely ruined the game. Actually, speaking of X Factors, because X Factors isn't necessarily just NHL, it's an EA Sports thing. EA being sold to a company in Saudi Arabia for $55 billion, I think, is exactly what we needed. It's probably for the better because they have gone private. They're not public anymore, so... And from what I've gathered and in my past of playing games here, most of the private companies in other countries make some of the better games. So I'm hoping that they can take over and do something with it. Back on topic, because EA Sports Hockey League is absolutely awful. It's the worst it's ever been. You can't even make your guy anymore. It's not fun. You play goalie and you can't stop a fucking puck. If you play goalie in threes, it's breakaway after breakaway. On top of the computers, dude, obviously you did that whole edge thing with NHL players, and obviously they're not gonna computers in EA Sports Hockey League are not going to be as good as an NHL player, but like give one of them, like give them like the edge factor of like a 78 overall or an 80 overall NHL player. Like, do not make the goalies or the players, the computers in EA Sports Hockey League, just the worst thing in the goddamn world. I mean, it's unplayable. You can't play with them. It's basically shorthanded if you're playing 2 players against 3 players, like 2 controlled players against 3 human controlled players in EA Sports Hockey League on club. It's not playable, it's not fun, and maybe it's because I'm not doing the cheesy, and if you can't beat them, join them. But it's just, in that sense, it's not hockey, and this is another game, another year of, and God forbid you do try to play real hockey, you don't get rewarded, you get punished. If you play just NHL arcade video game hockey like shit, like you'll get rewarded and you'll win. But for the people that are die-hard hockey fans that actually want it to feel like real hockey, it doesn't feel like it. Actually, we'll transition to that. The gameplay of the game, I'm gonna be honest, I have had a blast playing this game offline when I haven't been playing NHL. 26, really have not minded it one bit. I think personally offline, and how the game moves, how the game feels, how the characters move and everything, the game, it feels and plays like real hockey. Now again, being rewarded for playing real hockey is completely different, and they don't have that down yet. I'm pretty sure, what was the one game we were playing, NHL, it was hits, I'm pretty sure, where I could dump and chase it, and that would make an impact. It would be a factor on whether or not I was getting that puck, whether or not we were going to score on that possession. Like, playing real hockey had an effect on the game, and I just don't think NHL has that. They are literally an arcade video hockey game. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on a lot of these statements. I personally don't care. It's why they're called opinions. But the game's not good. The game could be better. I just got a penalty for barely nudging anybody because I'm holding B and I can't cancel it. Oh, thanks, B. I got a penalty with you. Appreciate that. Oh, it wasn't even me. It was just a random computer flailing his arms. Okay. See, like that shit right there. I can tell you right now, that person in real life is not going to be taking that penalty. I promise you that. I promise. Everybody's tired. Nobody has any energy. That's another thing with the, like, that's another thing with the computers and everything. Like, fucking, if they're tired, get him off the ice. And the fact that this guy still has the puck with he has no energy. He has no energy, and he has the fucking puck. Let's go, baby. I mean, let's go. And it thank God it didn't happen to me. His team, that entire time, he was circling around the puck. Those defensemen should be getting off and changing. They have no energy. Get off the ice. Like, I don't understand that. And that just cost him winning the game because they don't know how to change properly. One more thing I do want to talk about, because I play this position quite often, is goddamn goalie. I mean, and EA does this every year. You have your main selling point. Oh, we gave goalies a huge upgrade, 80 new save animations. I've seen about 5 of them. And again, the goalies in fucking Ishul are awful. Like, it's just, sit down. I've seen 5 new animations, and the goalies in Ishul are still just so bad. I mean, I am constantly still letting in goals off my blocker, off my glove, hitting off of me and in. Like, it's the same shit every year. And and here's the thing is, yeah, that 100% fucking happens, but it doesn't happen almost every goddamn fucking, I mean, just keep doing it. I'll just play the middle. I'm not gonna fucking force you, dude. Now, let's just finish out the win. We gotta finish out winning this goddamn game. Go ahead. I'm not forcing you. I'll let you play to the outside. Like, I'm not dealing with it. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Let's go, baby. Oh, that feels so good. Right before class 2, I'm going on the campus happy, baby. Thank God. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Not even HUD episode, just this video. Those were really, again, my thoughts on NHL, on the game so far. They've obviously gone through some gameplay updates and some tuners. I don't really pay attention to that. NHL's NHL. Ain't nothing going to fix it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Finally got my initial thoughts and reactions for NHL 26 this year. And, hopefully we won't hate it as the year goes on. Maybe if we just stay away from Ishul, World of Chell, we'll be fine. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.